Hello everybody and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos and this is my channel of facilitated light, well-being, and healing for the body, mind, and soul. So today we're going to just pull some cards, see what they have to say, see what the universe wants you to do, think, ponder on. No set criteria for today. So I just was drawn to pull some cards for you. So we'll see. This is a collective message. The message is timeless. So when it gets to you, whether it's when it's first done or a couple months from now, it's for you. There's something in it. So it's designed so that when they stay in the system, they can be used by your guides. All right, so spirit guides, angels, most high, what messages do you have for the collective that will serve them and help them on their journey? All right, so the first ones I picked out were questions. So it might be questions or an idea of a question that you should be asking yourself. What am I most afraid of losing? This is a common thread that I've been hearing and thinking, because with this new energy, with letting go of things that are old, something that we hold on to and something we're afraid of losing sometimes gets in the way. The old system and the old cycle is done. Not easy to let go of, because we are been so used to this energy, this pentacle energy. Now we're into that air energy, and I think what's happening is it's very hard to let go of some things that we have kind of gotten comfortable with, gotten used to, certain habits we have, certain things we're used to doing. So it says, what am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, what would you feel scared of losing? Love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? So I think that we get under the illusion that we have to give up something because we're going in a new thing, where it might just adjust. It might be a little different. You don't really have to give up anything unless it's not serving you anymore, and you can find another way to kind of take care of yourself. The next one is, what if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? You know, giving yourself limitations. Maybe we're limiting ourselves. We're scared we're going to lose something. We're limiting ourselves to, I don't deserve it, or I don't know. That's not. It's like you're talking yourself out of something that you're worthy of anything that you want. You're worthy of anything that's coming in. It's that you have to accept it. You have to be past the fear of the unknown, you know? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? It's probably a big one for everybody. How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. So I think the idea is that you're living day to day. You're focusing on what is good. You're focusing on what you want or what you have at this moment. And as you focus and are content, and you are open to it, you bring more in, because it's fulfilling, and what you think on is what you bring in. That's that manifestation energy. So your first card out is Victory. So it must be something you guys are going through as a collective that you're doubting, or something you're trying to accomplish or do. And the first card was Victory, because I feel like there's things that you kind of want to do, but I feel like you might be trying to talk yourself out, because this is saying success. Whatever you're working on, whatever this thing is that's coming in, it's got victory, success, regeneration, regrowing, renewal. Bottom of the deck is desire. So whatever you're wanting, whatever you're seeking or going after, you're going to rejuvenate it and have a success at it, and it will have a victory coming out of it at this moment. All right. So like I said, we're just going to be pulling from all my different oracle cards just to give you some messages. And what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, leave it alone. So I don't know. I've been going after things, but I've been not really knowing what I want to focus all my energy into. So I can kind of understand this a little bit. It's not that you're not doing things, and it's not that you're kind of doubting yourself. I think it's just finding that niche again with the new energy, like having ideas of what you'd like to do, but really not focused in on anything. Because in my case, I don't know what the heck I want to do totally, because like I do a lot of different things, and I thought I wanted certain things, and it's like it's been morphing and changing. So I kind of like stepped back because I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'm not as set on what I want to do, and I kind of want to just be and allow the right thing to come into my life, to unfold the opportunity, something to find its way. So what do we have for a collective with the Grow, Bloom, Shine Oracle? So you got a couple. I'm going to take them because it's kind of like messages. So take what resonates, and I'm just going to put my glasses up so I can see. It's time to love all of you, even the broken parts. It is okay to be alone or doing your own thing. When we are whole by ourselves, we pull in the right people. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Everybody's trying to get back into the swing. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to not fit in. But you are growing on being whole on your own, which is then when you're vibrating and you're authentic and you're doing your thing that you're supposed to be doing, you're going to pull in the people that are supposed to be in your life. You need to keep quiet if your words will not help the situation. Think before you speak. Ask yourself if what you want to say will help. Otherwise, keep it to yourself. This is for the people that are complaining, saying stuff, want to just kind of be I don't know, maybe negative Nellies, that maybe think before you speak, before you just start whining about everything. And listen, everybody has a reason to whine about something. I get it. But unless it's really going to do any good, maybe keep your words to yourself so that it doesn't deter somebody, it doesn't bring somebody down, it doesn't upset somebody. Unless it's something that needs to be said, like they said, unless it has a purpose. Whining and complaining or saying stuff or talking crap about people, it's not going to serve any good, especially if it's just opinion. It's just how you feel. You know, you could talk with your friends, but I think this is more like just watch your words, because you could say something that could cause you trouble, you know, down the road. You need to take care of your body right now. Feed yourself whole nutrient foods. Allow your body and mind to rest and recuperate. Pamper yourself and fix what has been broken or damaged. Yeah, this is that continual healing. We've been going through a rough space of time. We've had planetary alignments. We've had all kinds of things. Our bodies are changing. Our DNA and our RNAs are, I think they're evolving, and they're going through changes because of diseases we've been exposed to, environmental things we've been exposed to. We have vaccines and foods and who knows what else is being there. And I feel like we are just recovering, and we're going from that 3D to 5D, which is a vibrational energy, which also will affect your body. It's going to make you tired. We have the sun blowing so much plasma and electromagnetic energy into our force field in our life that it's got to drain you. I don't, it's like being in the sun all day. I feel like it's just be more attentive to your body, because right now, literally, and you're going into flu season, right now you need to take care of your body, because it's trying to heal, it's trying to recover, it's trying to recalibrate, it's trying to get back into where it's supposed to be. The other part I'm hearing is be gentle with yourself. Gentle in the sense of giving your time to heal, and gentle that if you're not healing as quickly, that you're not being mad at yourself, or you're not getting like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what's wrong with me. Just accept the fact that maybe you're not up to par and you need to rest, or you need to be careful, or you need to not push yourself, or you need to be eating better. You need to be taking care of yourself, getting vitamins. I think what I'm keep going back to is that winter's coming, and the flus and the viruses and the bugs and the things that like to come out in the winter. Get ready, because new things. COVID's coming back around again. It's flu season. I don't know why all of a sudden it hits in the winter. It's kind of stupid. I don't know if it's just because the change in people's systems are changing, so they become more susceptible to it when the weather's changing. That's the only thing I can come up with. You may need to ask for help if you are in need. Be open to receiving from the universe. Learn from your mistakes and lessons so that you don't have to repeat them. So we're coming out of that cycle. Look at, see what you're doing. We're recalibrating. We're fixing the things that are out of balance. And we're putting them and making plans of action to do that. And I think what it is this is part of that energy still, that we're still getting there. But hopefully we are learning from the things that we've done wrong, and we are not going to continue to keep doing them. We're going to be, even if you learned 2 out of the 5 lessons you were supposed to, you're still advancing. You're getting to a better place. All right, your last card. You need to be still, quiet, and listen at this time. Allow messages from God and the universe to come through while you're meditating or silent. Your higher self has a message. This is coming through too. I think the reason that we're kind of going within, it's kind of like a time, and this was part of what you need to focus on, and it was finding the divine, finding your light, finding your energy, finding your north, your center, whatever. And when you're quiet, you can receive from the universe, from your higher self, from things that are beyond this that can help you and grow you. But if you're busy, if you're going, if you're talking, if you're going, that's the energy. If you're going like this, you're not going to hear it, because you're not going to be quiet enough, still enough to let it percolate in, or it's going to percolate in and it's just going to blow out the side, because you're just not attuned to it, and right now is a very hustle bustle time. Schools are back in, the clocks are changing, the holidays are coming, and it's just one of those times where I think we need to prepare ourselves, because this winter coming in, I think, is going to be really good or really rough. I've said that to people. Either it's going to take you down, and that could be mentally, physically, spiritually, or you're going to accelerate to a point that you're going to be like, wow, how did I get here? And not in a bad way, like, whoa, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Because I think if you can focus on what you need to do, you can focus on yourself, you can be in the present moment, you can allow things to unfold as they're supposed to. You are trying to fix things that are not working well. You're actually actively trying. I think that's what I'm getting, that you're trying, because the universe will meet you. If you're making the effort, the universe will meet you, and they will help you, and they will guide you, or bring things in, or show you something. Or if you're listening, they will send you messages to help you. What messages do we have from the sea for the collective? Thank you. There's 1, 2. Any more? Oh, I see one flipped. Okay, make sure you got all of them. Okay, so your message from the sea oracle, first one is balance. Yeah, I can't make it up. That's one of the main things that this Mercury retrograde and this time is talking about. May you find equilibrium in motion. We are seeking, or you should be seeking, balance within our life, because when the tides and the water gets a little rocky, when we're balanced, it's only going to do this to us. If we're already off kilter and the water comes, we're going to flip over. We're not going to be able to withstand the weather, the waves, the things that might come in. Okay, so keep that in mind. Soothe. May you settle gently even as the wave breaks above. Yeah. So there is something that's coming. There's a surge of energy, a surge of something. Something is coming, and they're telling you, we want you to be balanced. And we know you're going to have to go through this hump, but if you can put yourself in a really good place and be focused on yourself and taking care of your well-being, and you're focusing on the positive things, you're trying to grow, you're trying to be present, you're going to be able to be soothed, because it's going to go it's going to be this way instead of and it knocks you over, and you're going to have to then try to get back on your feet or try to accomplish something when you're being devastated. And like I said, this could be emotional, this could be physical, your spirit, your journey, whatever. And then powerful. May you be as potent as the ocean. Whatever your mission or your thing you're working on or what you're going for, Believe in it. Be potent. Be strong. Be powerful. Move with the energy. If you know that you're working towards something, be confident. Be sure. Be strong, and just know that you're going to be taken care of. It's a power. It's knowing that you deserve what you have, or you're going in the right direction, or even if you aren't, that you're protected and guided by the divine. And that's one card. Hearth, comfort. This is a season of time coming in. Find your comfort. Get yourself balanced where you feel safe. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming in that's going to be very triggering. So we need to be in a space where we're comfortable, we're content, we're protected, we're with people we can trust. I think we need to be careful when we're putting people into our lives. You got cleansing and storms. Yep, something's coming in. That's why I'm telling you, get you comfortable. And richness, marine life. So there's something coming in that's going to prosper and do well. But I think there are going to be either storms or prosperity, or both. You're going to have to weather the storm to bring the prosperity in. You're going to have to be at a good place so that all this stuff will be synchronized together to get you where you need to be. Because it feels like, be comfortable, be safe. There's some storms coming in, but if you can get through them and you're preparing and you're being good, there is like a richness and a prosperity and a fullness that's going to come in for you. Bottom of the deck is solitariness and desert. Yeah, the overall energy is that you are needing to be, you're going to be secluded, or you might have to do some things on your own. You might have to do your own growth and shadow work. We might be doing our own things because the energy that's coming through with this comment, from what I'm seeing, and I've watched a lot of different channels that are channeling it, play on words, channeling, it seems to be that it is a comment that is designed from the higher beings, that is bringing in a new awareness, a new elevation, a new frequency. And it's going to go behind the sun, and it's going to be charged and sync and balance with the sun. And when it comes past, it is going to exchange and send in. It has certain components. Most of the people that I hear channeling, it's not a mothership. It has a frequency, and it's coming with a purpose. It is controlled or in the possession and doing a mission for a higher realm, but it is not an alien ship in essence. It is something that's coming through. It is a comet. It's organic. It's got chemicals. It's got certain things. So the thing is, though, when it comes through, it said that, I listened to one, it was really, really good. It said that your earth is going to respond to it, and it's going to bring up ancient waters and ancient things from the core of the earth, which means they were talking about volcanoes and earthquakes, and there's going to be some redesigning. There's going to be some volatile things that are happening to the earth, because it's going to, there's a magnetic pull and there's an exchange of energy, and when that happens, the earth is going to respond. So you could see some things breaking down, some earthquakes, rumbling, things happening. It's going to change, possibly. Now this is what I'm feeling. I feel like the energy that's going to come in is going to disrupt the paradigms and the regular system, because it's going to cause natural disasters to cause people to have to look at life, the earth, and each other in a different, higher perspective. Which means, although it could be tumultuous and a little crazy, there could be some disaster, there could be some flooding, there could be earthquakes, there could be restructuring of the land, like they talk about plates moving up, earthquakes creating new islands, things like that. There's going to be some changes, but it's going to usher in a different perspective. I'm hoping that it doesn't destroy everything, but I don't know. just because the earth is going to change, there's going to be disaster, doesn't mean it's the end of the earth. It just means that it's a different earth, or a new form of the earth, a new form of living. So I feel like there could be like some migration that happens. There could be some changes that come in. And I think that's why the earth, Mother Earth, putting out frequency, and in my readings, it's putting yourself in balance, because the change that is coming, I feel like it is astronomical, and you are either going to be accelerating in a higher frequency and into a better place, or you're going to be taken down somehow. And it's going to possibly really, really, really hinder you, where you'd really, not that it's going to take you down and kill you or anything like that, but it's going to make it hard for you. And you might go through a patch of time that is a very difficult time if you don't get your stuff together, if you don't let go of the things you're not supposed to be having, if you don't do your shadow work, if you're not paying your bills right. So, because if you have a lot of things that you haven't balanced out, if the world gets a little chaotic, right now we're having these shutdown things, and things are going to start changing. The world is going to change this fall into the winter. There are some changes that are happening that you have no control over. Be ready. I don't know what it is, but something's coming. And I'm hoping it's for the good. So what messages do you have? First card out is transformation. Who are you becoming? Yeah, the world is transforming. Everything around us. Look how pretty these cards are. Things are transforming. They're not dying. Transformation is going from one thing and changing into something beautiful, something different. Maybe not beautiful, but it's movement, and like a change that could be chemical level or spiritual level, but it's going to have a full embodiment of change. So who are you becoming? What are you wanting to become? What are you focused on? What are you working for? You know, what do you think that you would like to be? Because the old person could be done. You know, that could be all finished. All right, so what do we got here? Center point, grounded, centered, sovereign. Same as balance. Finding that balance point so that you can be flexible and you can go through the things you need. Kindred, tribe, ancestry, chosen family. Yep. That's what could be forming. There could be a transformation that it's not just about the people that you are biologically connected to. There may be a comfort and a change in not so much you have to be loyal to family, especially when they're not good to you or they haven't been good to you or connected to you. It's about forming the bonds with the people that resonate on a frequency that are like you. They call them like your soul tribe. Bringing in those people that are close to you, listening to the ancestors that are giving you messages to help you grow. Structure, yeah. I think we're just really on a path of a new society, a new way of looking at things. We're going to be finding our like-minded people. I think in this next couple months into next year, we may have to depend on each other, and not that they're your family or, you know, they're going to become your family. I feel like we may have a time in life where we're going to have to depend on people that aren't our birth family, or we're going to be so displaced or something's going to happen that we may have to connect with other people that have the like-minded things that they want to work toward, or groups that do certain things. You know, we might have to recalibrate who we're hanging with for survival, for growth, for happiness, you know. All right, last card. What message do you have for the collective to finish? What is your ultimate message for them? Let's see. One card, please. Do you have a card for the collective? If they don't pull one, we'll go ahead and grab one for you. These are bigger cards, so I have to shuffle them differently. They're so pretty, though. All right, I am going to split this deck and just take that one. Okay, so we got your card. This is, don't run from the darkness. Embrace your shadow side. What aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? Okay, so shadow work, it needs to be done. There are parts of you that you're trying to ignore because you're either guilty, you don't want to face them, they hurt. So there's some shadow work that ultimately needs to be done for everybody. We all have shadow work. We all have darkness. We all have light. That's a part of life. It's the yin yang theology. But there's something in your, like, I don't know what you call your aura, your embodiment, your energy body. There's something that you need to deal with. There's something you need to look at. It says, what have you been afraid to look at or address? Because it might stir up feelings. It might make you feel guilty. It might be something you did when you were younger and you just kind of like forgot about it, or you chose to forget about it. Is there something that somebody did to you that you never addressed because it was too painful, or it was too something, whatever? This is what they're telling you. You need to address that thing that is stuffed really down there that's trying to come up. It wants to be released. It wants to be understood. The younger version of yourself that has experienced it, they want to be understood. They want it to be rectified. They want the future person to comfort them, to understand, to get them through. Okay, so whatever you're dealing with, reach out to the divine to help you if you have something that's very deep that needs help. Plus, if you can go to counseling, even better. So guys, have a great day. We'll find you soon. Have a nice one.